and gentlemen, welcome in as we got the Mo Racers Monday Night Madness. We got the Pro 4 trucks here at Wild West Motorsports Park. Man, oh man, this is gonna be one heck of a show, baby. Let's go, chat, let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be absolutely awesome, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in as we got the Pro 4 trucks here, the Lucas Oil off-road trucks ready to go at it here once again tonight. This is going to be one heck of a show that these drivers are about to put on for us, man. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be a heck of a race, a heck of a drive here by all these drivers. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a ton of fun right here, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Man, this is where it's at right here, chat. This is where it's at right here. A little bit of Monday madness, a little bit of Monday mayhem, perhaps about to get underway as these drivers are going to get ready to, they're going to get ready to go to battle here. Just a few more minutes, man. This is going to be a crazy show. These things are absolutely wild. We already seen a couple of these drivers go for a couple wild rides here as they were getting all practiced up and tuned in here for this one. Great shots here of the racetrack. These trucks going over the jumps, launching these things around the corners, man. Look at these things roll around the track. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Oh! This is a good little mix, man. This is a good little mix. This is something that I would put in to like a good rotation for any series, man. It'd be something like this, man. This is awesome stuff right here. This is some pretty awesome racing, man. No joke. Oh! This is some pretty... All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys start to tune in here, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. Hit that gosh heck and follow button as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here in just a few more moments. We're going to get ready here. We got about a minute left until heat races get underway, chat. About a minute left until heat races. Ooh, okay. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Woo, Mitchell Howell out there. That Peacemaker Gaming just rolled it. Number 93, Ryan Howell's Ford Raptor looking very good out there on the racetrack. This thing is looking very, very stout out there as he's ready to get to action here, man. He's ready to put this car down here into victory lane, but there's going to be a lot of hungry other drivers right there trying to get around him as they're going to get ready to duke it out, battle it out here around the racetrack. This is going to be a lot of fun. If you guys are tuning in over on Facebook, hit that like, hit that share, hit that follow. If you're tuning in on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking get it. This is where all the action is right here. Yo, Steven Fish coming in. What is good, Steven? What is good, my boy? Steven Fish. James Colson Jr. James, my boy, coming in with the finish. Let's go racing, boys! Let's go racing, boys. James Colson Jr., my boy James, coming in with the 50-star dono. Much appreciated, my boy Stephen Fish, coming in with the like and the share. Connor Budensick coming in with that like on the stream. What's good, Connor? James coming in, smashing that like as well. All right. They're already starting to line up here. Heat race number 1 about to get underway, chat. Heat race number 1 about to get underway. Sweet Love Off-Road, man, Adam, this is gonna be fun. These things, I haven't done too much racing myself in these things, but just watching these guys go around the racetrack in practice and everything else was absolutely crazy, man. That was a lot of fun, even just in practice, to watch these guys duke it out. Yo, Mitchell Howell, my boy Mitchell, coming in with that like and the share on the stream. There's Howell right there in that Peacemaker Gaming. Just rolled it, number 93 ride, as we're gonna get ready to rock and roll right here with heat race number 1. Starting on the pole in this one in the 50 ride, that is Dixon Slinger. To his outside in the 21, that is Bill Nicholson. Starting in position number 3 in the 96, that is Skylar Pruitt. Into his outside, that's Jesse Lewis. See Mitchell Howell and Blaze Burwell as heat race number 1 already underway, and up into the outside wall goes the 21 ride. A star party's been activated. A star party? Are you kidding me? Steven, oh, Mr. Fish coming in big with 100 star. Dono, my boy Steven. Much appreciated, my boy. As you guys are crazy here, as these drivers are going crazy, and around goes Skylar Pruitt. Somehow he keeps it going, but now Jesse Lewis to his inside. He's going to try to make the pass. As these trucks, you can see how much these things are unloading, getting all those springs where if they're bouncing around these racetracks, all these bumps and everything else, all these jumps, man, these guys are having some fun. Bill Nicholson still there in position number 2, but here comes Howell to the inside. A big jump, he almost rolls it. He's gonna look down to the inside here, but a big run coming out of the 21 ride of Nicholson, but Nicholson's gonna fall back a couple spots now. It's Jesse Lewis to his outside as Lewis sends it right down in there as well. Out in front though, Dixon Slinger starting to run away with this one just a little bit, out to about a 1 second lead now, just a little over 1 second over Mitchell Howell, but Howell had to work his way from position number 5. He's passed 3 trucks on the racetrack, and here he is up into position number 2, and he has his eyes set on our race leader. Bill Nicholson right there, still side by side with the 19 ride, as here comes Skylar Pruitt in the 96 as well. Skylar coming into this one as well, as he's gonna try to make this a little bit of a 3-truck battle here. I always want to keep saying car, but here comes Blaze Burwell. They're 3 wide there in corner number 1. 3 wide as Blaze Burwell sends it in there. A little bit of mayhem and a little bit of contact is out in front. Dixon Slinger, he's got some competition now, as here is Mitchell Howell right there on his back bumper. Howell going to be trying to find a way to get around this 50 ride. He's going to be looking for a good run and a good drive, either into a corner or out of a corner. And it looks like he's trying to set him up right here in corner number 3. Actually, I think this is corner number 4, because this is the straightaway that they're going to come down. Yes, this is corner number 4 right here. As they're side by side at the line, it looks like Mitchell Howell is going to take the lead away with 2 laps left to go. So we got a new race leader as Howell takes the lead away, but Dixon Slinger says, I'm not done yet. Some contact. The 93 almost goes around. He's going to have the inside line here. Dixon's going to try to cross down underneath of them. They're going to drag race here out of corner number 2. Looks like the 50 ride taking the lead as we see one truck upside down. There goes Skylar Pruitt. Pruitt upside down in the 96. He keeps her rolling, though. These trucks are tough. As Bill Nicholson right there in 6 trying to catch up to his back bumper. Out in front, though, Dixon Slinger takes that lead back as they're going to drag race once again down the front straightaway. Like a good little bit of a run here again for the 93 of Mitchell Howell. Howell right there at the line. I don't think he got him. I think Dixon Slinger was out in front there to lead that lap. So they're going to keep switching spots here as the white flag flies the last time around here for Howell and Dixon Slinger as these two continue to duke it out here. Howell again, down low on the inside. He goes super wide. That's going to give a good run there for the 50 ride. This Dixon Slinger out in front here at a corner number 3. He's going to head down, jump over this final couple bumps here down the, I would call this the back straightaway there between 3 and corner number 4. He's going to head in. He gets a little sideways. Here comes Howell. I don't think he's going to get there. It's the 50 ride of Dixon. Slinger is going to pick up heat race win number 1. Howell right there in second. Jesse Lewis with a good run there in third. Blaze Burwell in fourth. And that Dale Earnhardt Jr. number 3 ride. Skylar Pruitt and Bill Nicholson rounding out our field here in heat race number 1. What a race, man. That was a lot of fun. That was pretty dope. Yo, Clifford Bellamy coming in with that like on the stream. James Michael B coming in with that like as well. Roland Reese coming in with that like and share. What is good, Roland? What is good, Clifford? James coming in, smashing that like button, showing the love as well. Steven, my boy, Mr. Fish, much appreciated again for the 100th star dono. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna get back on the sim one of these days when we drop in some Warzone. Connor, whenever you want to get in, I will drop into some Warzone, my boy. I will do it. I will bite the bullet. I used to be a huge fan of Warzone. I used to be, you know, not really semi-pro, but I played in a lot of big tournaments. We used to grind Warzone a lot at the very start of, you know, Peacemaker Gaming, but not anymore. As heat race number 2 already out onto the racetrack here. As they head down into corner number 1, you see that Doritos number 17 ride. That is Jeremy Sutton. Outside of him, the 82. That is Chris Hubble. They make contact. They almost go over here as they both come together. They go from the front row to the back, 2 drivers on the racetrack. So now, out in front is the 89 ride. They continue to beat and bang and spin around. Michael B. Harris out in front now, as Harris takes the lead away. Christian Devine there in second now in that Spider-Man number 57. In third, it is the 28 ride. That is the Valvoline number 28 of Mark Kaufman. To his inside is that 89 ride of Roland Reese, as Reese in that 4-wheel parts ride jumps out into position number 3, and upside down goes Mark Kaufman. Kaufman spin around. You see some damage to that ride. It's going to get repaired here. He jumps back onto the track and collects Jeremy Sutton. Sutton up into the wall as well. Some heavy contact here in heat race number 2 as these drivers are going a little bit crazy all around this racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are enjoying the show, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. That's man, oh man, these guys are going absolutely crazy around this racetrack. Christian Devine in that Spider-Man, that Stark Industries number 57 ride out in front. Roland Reese there in second. Michael B. Harris now in position number 3 as he slid back a couple spots. You can see that truck just bouncing all around the racetrack. These guys out here having a lot of fun. You see Chris Hubble trying to work his way back up towards the front in the 82 ride after the contact between him and Jeremy Sutton early on in the beginning of this heat race. Out in front, it is still Christian Devine as he keeps a good lead here over Roland Reese. He's just got to hit his marks, keep that truck on all 4 tires as Roland almost comes in and clips him there in the rear end. That almost spun the 57 right around. That one could have hurt some feelings right there as Christian probably saw that one in the mirror, just hoping that the contact wasn't going to come. But Roland Reese really just driving it in there super deep. You can see him just slinging that truck around the racetrack, just throwing the mud here, as he's doing a great job in that 89 ride, trying to hunt down our leader, a flying Devine, as Devine still out in front. They continue to battle there through corner number 1. They're going to come over a couple more jumps here. That's a pretty fitting paint scheme there for Christian Devine, man. That Spider-Man one, a little bit of flying around the racetrack and everything else. Having that little bit of extra grip, maybe out of the spider webs to keep that thing on all 4 tires. Seems pretty fitting, but man. Yo, Skyler! My boy Skylar Pruitt, are you kidding me? Skylar coming in with the 96 stars. Major bag alert, my boy. Major schlong on that guy. Skylar Pruitt, my boy, coming in with the 96 stars. Much love, homie. Much love, my boy. Coming in, showing that love Roland Reese, though, right there. He's not looking to show any love, as you can see the 57 get really sideways there. They're side by side over the first jump there, out of corner number 1. Still on the inside, though, Roland almost rolling that 89 ride. He's looking for a big run right here to the inside. A little bit of contact. They're going to head down into corner number 3 with 3 more laps left to go. These two putting on a great show. Roland hits that inside barrier there, almost goes upside down again, as that 89 ride is just trying to search anywhere around this racetrack to find a way around the 57. Oh, he almost body slams him there in corner number 4. Christian Devine, though, holding down the fort, still out in front, but Roland Reese all over him here, just trying to find a way to get around that number 57 ride. So we're going to take a quick little refresh there on our SDK, as I do believe heat race number 2 is over. Alert, major bag alert. Woo! Alert, major. Woo! All right, so heat race number 2 did finish there, as these guys put on a heck of a show, man. That was Roland Reese right there behind Mr. Christian Devine, as Devine picks up heat race win number 2. Roland Reese there in second. Chris Hubble in third. Michael B. Harris in fourth. Jeremy Sutton there in fifth. And Mark Kaufman rounding out our top 6.
Alert, major bag alert. Bag
Alert, major bag alert. Oh, baby! Let's go, yo, Sean Turner, my boy Sean coming in with the 150-star dono as well. Sean, my boy, much appreciated. Skyler coming in with another 96 freaking star bomb. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Sean, Skyler, boys, much appreciated. Steven coming in as well with the 100 stars. James Colson Jr. coming in with the 50. Much appreciated, homies. Much appreciated. Much love coming in, showing that love here tonight. Throwing in some big star bombs as we're going to get ready here for our A main feature event, as these trucks are back out onto the racetrack. It is Dixon, Slanger, Christian Devine starting there on the front row. In the second row, we see Mitchell Howell, Roland Reese, then Chris Hubble, Jesse Lewis, Blaze Burwell, Michael B. Harris, Jeremy Sutton, Skylar Pruitt, Mark Kaufman, and Bill Nicholson rounding out our field, as we are green flag racing. As you can see them head down into corner number 1. These guys all just trying to jump around the corners here, trying to work their way through some of the traffic, trying to work their way up and towards the front. And Dixon Slinger's just trying to hold on and upside down. A couple drivers going for a ride. Michael B. Harris upside down. I do believe that was, I don't even know who the other truck was there. There was another truck that was upside down as well. There's some mayhem there in corner number 2 in this one, man. These guys really sent it in there. Holy moly. I don't even know who the other truck was that went upside down. I think it was maybe Chris Hubble. No, it was Jesse Lewis. Jesse Lewis going upside down and going for a ride there. So did Michael Harris. Let's take a look on Jesse Lewis's ride here. Let's just jump right on in the cockpit here and take a look.
Here we go, green flag, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Oh, there's the contact, and there he goes upside down. Yo, Stephen Fish. Steven coming in with another 50 stars as well. Much appreciated, my boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe it's like, what, 50 stars, 100 stars, 200 stars, 420, 500, 750, 1,000, and anything over 1,000 stars. All has a different sound alert. So they all have different sound alerts for all of those, either exact numbers or, you know, anything in between, or anything more than like that 1,000. Anything more than 1,000 is 1, and then obviously 1,000, 750, 500, 420, 200, 150 are all set. And then obviously we have the major bag alert one for when it's not any of those numbers. All right, as we're gonna get them lined back up here, we're gonna get ready to go back to green flag racing. Here we saw a little bit of mayhem there in corner number 2 of this one. We got them stacked back up. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Christian Devine trying to find a way once again to get around that 50 ride of Dixon Slinger. Roland Reese right there as well. Jesse Lewis, Chris Hubble round out our top 5. Skylar Pruitt has made up some ground here. He's up 4 positions now into 6. Blaze Burwell there in the Dale Earnhardt Senior ride, and upside down under caution flag goes Bill Nicholson. Bill, what are you doing? Wild Bill Nicholson takes her down pit side. He just rolled it right down on the racetrack under caution flag. I don't know what he was doing there, but that wasn't it, my boy. As we're going to get him ready to go back to green flag racing, we're going to see that official iRacing pace truck, I do believe, maybe take one more lap. Maybe. I'm not too sure here. Looks like one more lap on the racetrack here. They might be waiting for Bill Nicholson to get back out onto the racetrack after he just rolled it there in corner number 2 under caution flag. I don't know if the boys are ever going to let him live that one down. I don't think they're ever going to let him live that one down. Take a look right here. Let's take a look back and see what happens to him. As it just looks like he cuts the corner a little too sharp and just gets right into the safer barriers there, and just that rear end hits it and just launches that truck right upside down. And unfortunately, no one there to roll him back over, as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing this next time by. All these trucks back out onto the racetrack. We see Mitchell Howell way back there as well. Mitchell was very, very fast there in heat race number 1, and here he is back in 10th position. So we'll have to wait and see what Mitchell can do, if he can work his way back through the field here and try to work his way back to the front. We got him lined back up, stacked back up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. Dixon, Slinger, and Flying Divine out in front. That official iRacing pace truck is going to scoot off the racetrack right about now, and he's going to set these drivers loose here as he is absolutely scooting. Oh my God, look at the iRacing pace truck. Holy moly. That iRacing pace truck just absolutely sent it in there, as well as the green flag back out in the air here. A little 3-4 wide out of corner number 1. They're going to make it over the first jump. They're 3 wide down here into corner number 2. I don't know how this one's going to work out. Some contact, more contact, beating and banging there all through that second corner. And out in front is the 50 ride of Dixon Slinger, but the caution flag is going to come back out. The caution flag flying here again, as I'm assuming we're going to have somebody going upside down here or something in corner number 1, as we'll take a look and see what happens. Doesn't look like anything major. Maybe a little bit deeper in the field here. Mark Hoffman head in here as well. Skylar Pruitt there. I don't see anyone go around. Maybe it was just Bill Nicholson and the boys getting back. Maybe Michael B. Harris getting back onto the racetrack. Maybe under green flag conditions. Might have made the caution flag come out there. So a tough break there for all these guys, as I know they just want to get racing, man. These guys are itching to get some laps in under the green flag. This has been one heck of a show here, man. All night long, these guys have been putting on a wicked, wicked race so far, man. That'd be those heat races that we saw. Some great beating and banging, as you see the 19 rider Jesse Lewis almost go upside down as well. Woo. And it's not very often that we do anything like this, chat, so this is fun. This is a treat right here. These guys had to really send it there. I guess they kind of got a couple green flag looks there for a little bit, as they were just trying to catch that official iRacing pace truck, as this pace truck just absolutely sends it, chat. He does not wait around for anybody. I wonder if we can get an angle on him. Give me a second here. Let me see. Oh, wrong way. The pace truck. Here we go. We're going to keep our eye on this pace truck on this next restart, as you see Bill Nicholson. He's going to get his lap back here. At least I do believe he is. I do believe he will. Christian Devine still up there. Roland Reese up there with a good run as well in the 89 machine. Those guys were 3-4 wide there in the first corner. They went 3 wide all the way down into corner number 2. It almost didn't work, but somehow they held on to it. See Michael B. Harris in the 8 ride. He's going to go around the field here and around the official iRacing pace truck as he's going to get one of his laps back. Trying to get these guys back onto the lead lap. But look at that pace truck, man. That guy just sets one heck of a pace here. Holy moly. All right, the lights are off this official iRacing pace truck, so that means we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing, but we're going to watch this pace truck right here as he absolutely sends it. As he's going to punch it right in a couple seconds. Right now, here he goes. Man, okay. Okay, that iRacing pace truck just absolutely sending it as we are back to green flag racing. Christian Devine almost hits the outside wall there. That opens the door for Roland Reese to jump into second. Some contact. Devine back into position number 2. Dixon Slinger, though, out in front, trying to run away with this one. Slinger trying to roll around corner number 2 with ease as he is out in front there in the Lucas Oil number 50 ride. It's Christian Devine right there in second. Jesse Lewis now up to third as Roland Reese has slid back to 5th. Blaze Burwell there in position number 5. Sorry, Roland Reese there in 4th. Skylar Pruitt there in position number 6. As Pruitt tries to work his way back up towards the front here in a rather nice paint scheme as we're back under the caution flag here again. Not sure what happened this time. Looks like some more contact here deep in the field. Roland Reese and Jesse Lewis maybe coming together right here. The 82 ride of Bill Nicholson in there as well. I don't think that was the caution flag though. You do see Bill here. The 21 ride. Wow, I wonder if it's iRacing cautions that are just kind of messing things up a little bit here, maybe. It's like that truck wasn't stopped really at all on the racetrack. Just kind of sent it in there a little bit too sideways, kind of had to jam on the brakes a bit, but kept her rolling, and then the caution flag came out there. So I wonder if that's where they decided to throw the caution flag, was just that little bit of sideways, just the truck slowing down that much. But I mean, you had no one around him. There was no one really close behind him or close in front of him. So that's different. At least this is dirt. Exactly, Justin. At least this is dirt. 100%. 100%. At least this is dirt. All right, well, we're going to get them stacked back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Dixon Slinger still out in front. Christian Devine there in second. Jesse Lewis now up into third as he's worked his way around Roland Reese, Blaze Burwell, Skylar Pruitt, Chris Hubble, Mitchell Howell, Mark Kaufman, and Jeremy Sutton round out our field here. To the top 10, Bill Nicholson and Michael B. Harris. The final 2 drivers on the racetrack. You see Bill there in the 21 and Michael B. Harris there in the 8 ride. As it looks like everybody is back onto the lead lap here as well. That's good to see. All right, line them back up, get them ready to go back to green flag racing. Yo, Ian coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Ian? My boy, Ian coming in, showing that love. What is good, homie? Yo, Stephen Wallach coming in, hitting that like as well. What is good, Stephen? What is good, my boy? All right, chat. I do believe the lights are turned off that official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose here once again. The green flag back out in the air here as we're almost halfway in and halfway to go in this one, as Christian Devine right there on the back bumper of our leader. These guys continue to beat and bang back here. Here comes Skylar Pruitt up into the top 5. These guys continue to try to work their way around all these difficult corners on the racetrack, and the caution flag is going to come back out. Don't know what for. We're going to take a quick look back. It looked like Chris Hubble up into the outside wall here, but they called the caution rather quickly. I don't know if he goes over or if he just kind of gets stopped on the track. He does just kind of... Okay, maybe just right there behind him, Jeremy Sutton and Michael B. Harris coming together there. Corner number 2. Yeah, just that little bit of contact. Those trucks getting stopped there on the racetrack just for that split second was enough for them to throw that caution flag out. Okay, so apparently iRacing caution flags in this are pretty broken. You definitely don't want to have those iRacing caution flags. Or else I think the caution just comes out way too quick. Unfortunately. Dixon Slinger, though, out in front. He's loving this one as these laps continue to click off. That means he's getting closer and closer and closer to being able to pick up that checkered flag here, as that's exactly what he wants to do. He wants to pick up that checkered flag and try to scoot out of here kind of unscathed, as that 50 ride's been pretty fast all night long. But, man, Christian Devine has been so quick as well, but so hasn't Jesse Lewis, as we are back. The green flag racing, the green flag back out in the air here. As these guys once again start jumping around the racetrack. They're going to continue to duke it out here as they are having a little bit of fun here, man. I can tell that these guys have a smile on their face. This is a lot of fun. These guys are having some good fun out there on the racetrack, and I don't even think we're green flag here. The pace truck's still on the racetrack. The lights are still on, but the boys are just going to send it anyways. They said, you know what? Who cares if it's caution flag? We're just going to go. That's how we do it here on Peacemaker Gaming. There's no worry about it. We're just going to keep on going. No one cares about that official iRacing pace truck. They're just going to drive right around it, right through it. They do not care. There we go. Oh, Mark Kaufman, hang on to her. He knows they're in there pretty good out of those jumps down off corner number 2 or 3. He almost went for a ride there as Dixon Slinger out in front goes super wide up into the outside wall. Here comes Jesse Lewis. Lewis is going to take the lead away as Jesse Lewis now out in front. The 19 ride of Jesse Lewis takes the lead away. But here comes Dixon Slinger right back at him. A little bit of contact deeper through the field. That was Roland Reese who almost went around there, as he's got Blaze Burwell and Skylar Pruitt right there behind him. He's got Dixon Slinger and Christian Devine there in second and third right in front of him. Side by side down into corner number 4. The 50 ride goes for a little bit of a spill there. As that truck pointed the wrong direction, he's going to get it refired, and he's going to get going here again. But now deep in this one, back in 8th position, as Jesse Lewis out in front is that Subaru. I don't even know what else is on there. I know it's Subaru on there, and there's a couple other ones, but that Subaru ride out in front here, as he leads the way. A great run there for Jesse Lewis as he's worked his way around a lot of drivers and worked his way up into the front of the field. Christian Devine hanging on the second, but here comes Roland Reese side by side down the backstretch between 3 and 4. Christian Devine going to try to hold on to that second spot, but he's going to get bounced in the air, and that's going to open the door for Roland Reese with a big run down the front straightaway as Roland Reese takes over position number 2. And you can really see how these guys are sending it in there. We're going to take a ride on board with... Oh, man, there goes Flying Devine upside down. Holy moly, what a roll over there for Christian Devine. That's a tough break. We also saw Skylar Pruitt exit the racetrack. Skylar Pruitt also looks like he might have gotten sent there as well. I don't know what happened to Skylar, as he was battling side by side there with the 3 ride. Oh, he climbs the fence and into the outside catch fence there. That truck is stuck, and that's why he had to take it down pit side. A tough break there for Mr. Skylar Pruitt, looking to have a great run, but one driver who is having a good run, that is the 19 ride of Jesse Lewis. Lewis out in front here, showing these drivers how to get it done as Roland Reese trying to catch up to that 19 ride. Blaze Burwell doing a great job in that Dale Earnhardt Sr. good wrench number 3 ride as he's now into position number 3 for that 33 number 3 ride as he's there in third. Mitchell Howell's worked his way back up towards the front as he's there in position number 4. Christian Devine there in 5th. Chris Hubble now into position number 6 as more battling deeper in the field. Bill Nicholson and Dixon Slinger battling side by side here as it looks like Bill Nicholson starting to work his way back up towards the front as well. Mark Kaufman right there trying to hunt those guys down as Jeremy Sutton a little bit of ways there behind them. Michael B. Harris down in corner number 2, not having the run I know he'd want, and Mr. Skylar Pruitt unfortunately off of the racetrack. But I do believe he is back onto the track here, at least here he comes down this big hill here. He's gonna jump back onto the racetrack on the exit of corner number 3, actually onto the entry of corner number 3 there. As the caution flag is still technically out, but iRacing caution flags are counting. So we're just going to keep on rolling with it. We're not even going to worry about that iRacing pace truck or that yellow flag. We're just going to keep these drivers going as Jesse Lewis still out in front. Roland Reese there in 2nd. And Blaze Burwell in position number 3. So we're going to jump right in here. We're going to get some good angles of this stuff. This is going to be some crazy shots right here. You'll really get a feel of what these drivers are doing around this racetrack here. Really hard onto the brakes there into the corners. It's a lot of weight and a lot of power to get woed down in a quick hurry. As you see this track already starting to change quite a bit. You see it starting to get packed down there through the middle of that line right through corner number 3. This track changing well here. We'll have to see who had the best setup set for maybe a little bit of a slick cornering setup. As you see the 33 really sent it in there. Is now Mitchell Howell trying to work his way to the inside of him. Roland Reese trying to find a way around our leader in the 19 ride. I don't even know what lap we're on, chat, but we got to be getting somewhat closer here to the end of this one, as these guys have been laying down some pretty crazy fast lap times. Just about 51 seconds for the top 3-4 drivers out there on the racetrack, as they're all running some very fast laps. So here's Roland Reese up into the concrete barriers there on the inside of corner 3. Couldn't quite make it work, goes a little airborne, spins those tires just a little bit. He's gonna take another look to the inside here. Once again, another good run here. You're gonna see the 19 ride have a great look here at the rear, actually out of the rear bumper here of that 89 ride. Wow, look at the air these guys are getting, man. These guys are getting some serious air around this racetrack, slinging some serious dirt here. Woo, baby. Oh, that's a great shot right there. Oh. Oh, some contact. Oh, he almost goes around. Somehow Jesse Lewis hung on to it after a little bit of contact between him and Roland Reese. Reese still right there, though, getting ready to make another move. You just saw a little bit of contact. Man, you can see Roland really getting some crazy bounces. Those springs in that truck are just absolutely lifting that ride off the racetrack. And as these two continue to battle it out, we see a couple cars in front of them. That is Skylar Pruitt and Michael B. Harris battling right there. That's 11th and 12th position cars battling there on the racetrack. Looks like Michael's going to take that ride up the racetrack and out of the way here as Jesse Lewis continues to lead the way. Roland Reese right there in second. Roland sliding back a little bit, about a second between our front two cars now, as Mitchell Howell trying to close that gap. He's trying to close in there on that 89 ride of Roland Reese, as Mitchell doing a great job here, working his way back up to the front. He restarted not too long ago, back there in the 11th position on the racetrack, and that just rolled it. Number 93 ride back up inside the top 3, so a good run here for Mitchell. I know he would love to try to get up here and battle with our top 2, but if anything happens between them, he's going to be right there to pounce, as Roland trying to catch back up to Jesse Lewis here, trying to find a way to get around that 19 ride, looking for some big runs. Jesse Lewis doing a great job here, fantastically staying out in front. I don't even know what we got here. We got, I do believe, 2 more laps left here. 2 more laps left, chat. There it is, 3 more, 2 more, this time past the start-finish line. So 2 more laps left to go here for these drivers. As the green flag came out there, the yellow flag came right back out, and here comes Roland Reese, rolling to the outside here. He's looking to try to make this move, trying to find his way around the 19 of Jesse Lewis. He's gonna try to get a good run here at a corner number 2, but Jesse with that inside line making it work there as he stays out in front. But the 89 ride right there trying to still find his way around that 19 of Jesse Lewis as these guys continue to duke it out here. Them really having to wheel these things. Oh, almost a little contact again. But man, one driver that's been laying down some crazy fast lap times, actually the fastest truck on the racetrack, that is the 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt. As Pruitt right now, the last little bit, has been one of the fastest trucks out there. As now you see Jeremy Sutton going for a ride there. He's going to take a shortcut there. So, Jeremy Sutton taking the shortcut there through corner number, actually the second straightaway and the third straightaway there. Just skipping corner number 2 altogether. Come on, Jeremy. No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty funny. That's pretty awesome that you're even able to do that. As we're going to get ready for, I do believe, 2 more laps left to go here. But these guys may end up getting more laps in as... No, the white flag has been thrown. So this time at a corner number 4, it looks like Jesse Lewis, I do believe, is going to be picking up the checkered flag, but I could be wrong. They may get a little bit of an extended one here because of the caution flag. Yes, they are. We're going to get a green-white checker here, so the next one is going to be the end of it. So no yellow flags after this. 1 out of 1 for these restarts. The green-white checkered. As some contact, Jesse Lewis almost goes around quickly. Had to downshift there. As Jesse Lewis really starting to have some fun out there on the racetrack, sending that 19 ride real sideways there into corner entries, as he had a good little gap there between himself and Roland Reese after the contact. As I do believe they are going to call it right there, ladies and gentlemen. So it is going to be Jesse Lewis picking up the checkered flag here. I don't think it's going to be quite officially with iRacing, as iRacing obviously had that one all messed up, but it is going to be the 19 ride of Jesse Lewis picking up the checkered flag. The 89 ride of Roland Reese there in position number 2, and Mitchell Howell there in 3rd, as these drivers are going to get lined up here on the front stretch. A couple of these guys still driving around the track here. That is awesome. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely wicked. Absolutely wicked to see. Sorry. Oh, man. I'm a little tired. Pull me into the broadcast. I can do that. Yo, what's good, Jeremy?
Man, I'm sorry about that, guys. That was a bad show.
Oh, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I'd never set one of these races up before, so I didn't realize that, pretty much if one truck stops, it goes into yellow. So that's why about lap 10 there, we realized we wasn't going to get any laps in. We just went for it and kind of raced it out. And I know that messed your overlays all up, but I just want to apologize for that.
Oh, it's all good, man. We kind of figured that after we kind of saw it the first couple times that was the issue, just the iRacing throwing their own caution flags there, and yeah, it was basically just any time anyone really got onto the brakes and really not even stop, but go like anything less than like 5 miles an hour, just automatically threw the caution flag out there. And then once I saw you guys all just power down and around the base truck, I was like, okay, well, we're gonna set them loose.
Yeah, yeah, that was bad. I just want to hop on and apologize.
Oh, it's all
Um,
good.
the top three should be there on the front straightaway. So we got
Yeah, Jesse Lewis picking up the win.
yeah,
Roland Reese in second, and it was
Mitch,
Mitchell Howell in third.
Mitch in third. Yeah, if you want to pull those guys up one at a time and interview them, go for it, man. Just want to get on here and apologize to you and in the audience because I know that was kind of a cluster to watch, but we made we made the best of it. So
You guys
we'll
definitely did.
we'll get back to dirt ovals next week.
All right, sounds good,
I
Mister. Sounds
thank
good.
thanks, Aaron.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pull our race winner in here, Mister Roland, or not Roland Reese, Mister Jesse Lewis, coming home here with the win in this one. I don't remember who Jesse is on here. Is Jesse Mike Oxlong? I can't remember.
And
Hey, Jeremy, is Jesse Mike Oxlong?
yes, I believe so.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure
All
before
right.
I pulled him in.
Yep. Yep. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Jesse Lewis. As Jesse picking up the checkered flag here in this one. We're going to pull him up here into the Discord. Hey, Mike Oxlong. It's Aaron up here on the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Let's go
Yes,
racing,
sir.
boys!
Man, what a race, man. A little bit of confusion there with the iRacing caution flags and everything else, but then you guys got set loose, and slowly but surely, man, we saw you work your way around a few of those drivers, and man, some of those guys were super, super fast out there on the racetrack. We had like Dixon Slinger up there and Roland Reese, those guys battling Christian Devine. You work your way around those guys. A little bit of good fortune comes into play there for you, and you end up in that top spot. And you had to battle pretty hard there. Roland Reese wasn't going to let you run away with it as he hung right there with you. But when it came down to the end, you were the first one across the start-finish line at lap number 25, and you pick up the checkered flag here tonight. Man, how does it feel to take us back through that race, and how much fun these things were?
Oh man, these things are a blast. I honestly didn't even know if I was gonna make it tonight. I was drinking beer at Mexican like 35 minutes ago, but 45 minutes ago, something like that. But all these guys are fast. These cars are equalizers because I mean, you either have the throttle input or you don't have the throttle input. And as you seen at the end, I mean, Skyler, he was running in the last, and he was still dragging me and Roland down the straightaways with just a little bit of fuel in his car. But working past everybody, it really is just good fortune and not getting flipped or catching a tire on a wall trying to run in something that's tacky instead of slick.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. This was it was pretty crazy, man. It was a lot of fun, and you guys put on a great show for us, nonetheless. You pick up the checkered flag, and what was really a pretty fun race. And I mean, I've never really broadcasted any of these. I mean, I've done a few of these pro light trucks on oval, but I haven't done one on the road courses. So it was definitely a cool learning experience for myself, trying to see all the different camera angles even and everything else, but also seeing how the track changed, as you were saying, how it was starting to slick off there through the corners and everything, which really made it even more interesting as you guys were not only having to try to hang on to these trucks after going over all those jumps and then trying to get them bounced back out and set into the corner there to get a good corner, but now you had to work on you know the corner being slick and having to choose lines in those corners and everything else, compared to it just being a heavy tacky track through each corner every single time. It ended up being a great race.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's definitely a ton different than say a dirt oval because you have the goat path and then it slowly stretches up into more tacky. But when you have it on these big tracks where there's chicanes, left and rights, jumps, if you move your wheel a quarter inch in the air, you're gonna land on the front right or something and eat the wall and stop in a corner and it takes forever to get going again. It's a blast.
Absolutely, man. It's definitely something I look forward to doing again, even for special events or anything else, man. I think it'd be a lot of fun getting, even just starting everybody for a race, just starting 50 trucks and just going for it. Just I think that would be pretty cool, pretty awesome. Just make it 50 laps or however long these trucks can go before they run out of gas, and then just kind of have like an endurance race on one of these things with a bunch of trucks in the field. I think that would be pretty cool, pretty cool little race to put on possibly in the future.
Oh, that would be hectic, but that would be a blast. I mean, we were stretching to get enough fuel for this race. They on this setup, they only have 25 laps for the fuel, a little bit over. Um, but that being like a survival race, that would be pretty insane. That'd be really cool to watch and be in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's might be something we're gonna have to put together here in the future. But Jesse, get it done here tonight, man. Who do you gotta thank for such a wicked truck here this evening?
Oh, Jeremy for putting all the racing on and dealing with the iRacing stuff that it doesn't want to let you race just because somebody bumped somebody. They're a lot less lenient than dirt cars, I can tell you that. But just everybody that puts the graphics together for the event, and you for streaming, everybody for racing and keeping it clean 99% of the time, which is awesome.
Absolutely, man. Some great racing, some great action around the racetrack, and congratulations on picking up the checkered flag here tonight and getting a little bit of an extra, points here in this one. As this was a point series race, and coming home in that top spot definitely going to help you out in the hunt for the championship here this season.
Oh, definitely. It's just something that's gives me something to cut time down with, and this is very productive for me to do, and I get to talk to people that all have the same mindset or somewhat similar, which is good, same interests, which is even more awesome.
Absolutely, man. All right, well, Jesse, congrats on the win here this evening, and hopefully we'll see you down here back in the broadcast booth next week.
Yep, that'd be awesome. Hopefully on a dirt oval.
Hopefully. I'm pretty sure we're going back to Dirt Oval next week. All right, have yourself a great evening, my dude, and congrats on the win once again.
Thank you, you too, and Happy New Year.
Yes, you as well.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Jesse Lewis as he picks up the checkered flag here in this one, man. What a race, man. What a show in Skyler. Mr. Pruitt, Skyler coming in with another 58 star bomb. My boy Skyler setting it off here once again. Much appreciated, homie. Much appreciated, my boy, coming in with another 58 freaking stars. And you're way too kind. You're way too kind. Way too generous, my boy. Way too generous, homie. But man, yeah, that sucked for you, man. That sucked for you. We saw the contact between you and it was Blaze Burwell as you guys were just flying through the air, and that little bit of contact sent your the front end of your truck into the outside wall there, and then you just kind of got stuck there and hung up. But you were showing a lot of speed. You were actually, for the longest time there, late in the race, running a lot of the fastest laps of the race there later on, and putting down some good lap times, showing the guys that were leading that you pulled away from those guys. When you came out, you jumped right in. You just jumped right in there, and just you're only 5-6 car or truck lengths there in front of them, and then you stretched that out by quite a bit down the end of this one. So definitely showing them how to get it done here at Wild West Motorsport Park. But we're going to get ready to pull in our second place finisher. Unfortunately, my turn for the interview. Not yet, homie, not yet. We got to get our second place finisher up here for his post-race interview, as we got Roland Reese here waiting patiently in the Discord.
Well, we got to go. Rules are rules.
Hey, Roland, it's Aaron up here at the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Roland, man, take us back through that race, man. That was a pretty crazy one there. Right from the drop of the green flag, right down to the checkered flag. You guys were just beating and banging, battling around this racetrack, man. It looked like you guys were having a lot of fun out there.
Well, yeah, definitely fun to race these. We don't get to run these things much, and even me lately, I haven't ran these much at all, especially no official races. I'm just still a rookie, but no, it was a blast. Definitely excited to do more of these things when they come around.
Absolutely, man. That was a lot of fun to watch. You guys, jumping these trucks around the track, having to change lines, and we saw some strategy there. Having to try to pick and choose when you would try to either enter up high and try to get a good run off the corner, or try to drive it in deep down on the inside, trying to just slide up in front of the other guy. We saw a lot of aspects of the oval racing come into play here, but also it's just trying to hang on to these things, flying over those jumps and everything else, and having to deal with all the other drivers there beating and banging around you. Made it for a great, interesting show here for us, even with the the caution system all messed up there, whatever, because of iRacing.
Yeah, definitely a blast, and it's one of those things you gotta time it out. It's all inconsistent. So if pick a line, entering high, going low, you're just trying to set the guy up for the next turn. And as the race got going, the bottom started getting slicker, and then that really took that effect away. So definitely a good racing all in all.
Absolutely, man. Definitely some great racing out there. But, man, a good, solid second-place run. We saw you for quite a few laps right there on the back bumper of Jesse Lewis, trying to find a way around him, racing good and clean, a little bit of contact here and there, just trying to work that 89 ride around him. But, unfortunately, he just couldn't quite get him here tonight, coming home in that second spot.
Yeah, I think the only way I was going to get around Jesse was going to door him pretty hard, and I didn't want to do that. So,
absolutely rolling. Congrats on the second place run here tonight, my dude. Who do you got to thank for such a strong performance?
My internet for not crashing out, and that's really about it.
Well, that's always a good thing, man. That's always everyone's worst fear, is that internet going out. Is we all need to have that internet 100% here for any of this action that we want to watch. That'd be on your cell phone, just watching movies or anything else, man. You gotta have that internet.
Yeah, no, I like to thank Jeremy in and out every week putting this deal on, and B2D, I believe they're still helping us out. So it's it's a fun series. So thanks for having us.
Absolutely, Roland. Congrats on the second place run, and hopefully we see you back down here next week.
We'll see what happens with the dirt midgets at Lima Land. So I'll probably be on my litter outside of the park.
A little bit of either of those. Yeah, that's more than likely going to happen. Those midgets are pretty crazy.
Definitely. All right, have a good one, Aaron.
Yes, you as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Roland Reese as Roland comes home in position number 2 here tonight. Yo, Gilbert, my boy Gilbert, coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Gilbert? What is good, my boy? Coming in, showing that love as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull our third place finisher in here for his post-race interview. We're going to pull Mr. Mitchell Howell up into the Discord. Hey, Mitchell, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Mitchell, my dude, a great run here tonight, man. That truck looked very, very strong. We saw you have a lot of speed there in the first heat race, and we saw you there in that feature at one point in time on one of those restarts. You were way back there in like the 11th position, but slowly but surely, just, you bided your time. You made sure that Ford Raptor was, working very strong here tonight, and we saw a lot of good speed out of it as you slowly worked your way diligently around a lot of the mayhem that was unfolding around you, and these drivers beating and banging, you being able to get some good runs. You work your way up into that third spot. You try to battle there for a little bit with Roland and Jesse for the top spot there, but unfortunately coming up a couple spots short and in that third spot here tonight.
Yeah, it was. I actually started up front, and I guess when that first caution came out, I didn't know it really come out, and I seen lights flashing on the dash and everything going crazy, and it was already too late, and I think I just T-boned somebody, and it turned me around, and I had to wait for the field to pass me. Well, iRacing put me in the back of the field, so I said, "The hell with it, let's go," and I tried to pick everybody off as I could and try to make my passes, without hitting anybody or shoving them into the wall or anything, because I know these trucks, you throw them around, that you get pretty rowdy with them. But it kind of sucked that I did that on the first caution, because I guarantee you, if I would have stayed up front, I guarantee it would have been a different story.
Absolutely, man, as that truck was very, very fast here tonight. You had to pass a lot of trucks to get where you did, but unfortunately coming up that couple spots short. But, man, a great run, a great performance, and we all saw that Beautiful number 93 truck right up there battling for the win in this one. But, man, congrats on a solid podium finish here tonight. A good points night for the series as well. And hopefully we'll see you back down here next week. But, Mitchell, who you got to thank for such a wicked run here this season?
Well, I definitely want to thank everybody that's on the truck, sponsors, people that allow me to put them on the truck. You guys, you and and then of course you for broadcasting, Jeremy for putting on the league. I know, week in and week out, I don't have a good night normally, and I guess this was more my speed because I like hammer down racing. I like it when you can just hammer it down and you don't have to worry about it. But when we go back to dirt track racing, the track's gonna slick off, and I got to be light footed, and that's not my thing. So I guarantee I probably won't be in the podium next week.
Well, you never know, man. Roland said that we're in the dirt midgets next week, so those things are pretty wild. As long as you can keep on all four and kind of stay out of it, the outside wall or anything else, you should be all right. But we'll probably see a lot of guys having some issues next week, as those dirt midgets are pretty crazy, especially at Limaland. Once those bumps really get into the racetrack, we'll see a lot of drivers go upside down, and you might be able to be there at the end, and that's what it is, man. You gotta be there at the end to give yourself a good opportunity or a good shot at picking up the win, and you gotta have faith, man. And I feel like you're gonna have a shot at being able to maybe jump up there and grab a win next week.
Well, I hope you're right, honestly, but I guess I'm gonna need some practice because I have not been a midget in a while, and honestly, I haven't really been racing a lot here lately. It's just been I've been busy with work, and then here lately we had some snow down here, so I got some time off to play around a little bit. So we'll see what happens next week.
All right, Mitchell. Well, congrats on the third place run here tonight, my boy, and hopefully have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening.
You too, man. I hope you had a good Christmas. Hope you have a happy New Year, and then we'll see you next week.
Absolutely, my dude. Hopefully you had a good Christmas as well, and hopefully a good New Year's and a great 2023.
Oh, brother, I'm counting on it. I think me and my team we're making steps in the right direction. So I'm hoping 2023 is going to be me and my team's year. Honestly.
Absolutely, man. I look forward to watching your guys' growth and your guys' drive to being one of the best teams out there.
All right, thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Good night.
You too, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mitchell Howell. As Mitchell coming home there in position number 3 here tonight, man. What a run, what a race there for that 93 truck of Mitchell Howell. These guys all put on a heck of a show. Yo, Skyler, my boy, Skyler Pruitt coming in with another 120-star dono. Yo, Skyler, much appreciated, homie. Much appreciated, my boy, coming in with another 120 stars, my dude. Much appreciated, man. Each and every one of you guys coming in here tonight with all the likes, the shares, the stars, man. You guys absolutely killed it. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. Skyler, Stephen Fish, Sean Turner. We saw Mr. James Colson Jr. come in earlier as well. All you guys coming in showing that love, sending in those stars, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But unfortunately, we're going to have to call it there on that note. But thankfully, for the first time in 143 nights, when I get off here tonight, I am not going to work. I'm actually going to be chowing down on a little bit of dinner, maybe, relaxing a little bit with some Netflix, and then passing the out as I'm off tonight, and I plan on trying to get some good sleep, some well-needed sleep that I haven't had in almost 5 months of working midnight straight, and I'm looking forward to just kind of passing out and hopefully being out like a light bulb for quite a while, at least a solid 12 hours or something is what I'm kind of hoping. It could be 15. It could be 24. It could be even more. Who knows? Who knows? It won't be 24 as we'll be live again tomorrow night, just after 8 o'clock. We'll be live again and getting ready to, do a little bit more dirt street stock racing. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out, baby. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! What a race. What a night, man. What a great night of racing, dude. That was a lot of fun.